Joining us today is Rory Maxwell, the CEO of Pri0rity AI, after the company announced the launch of its Vox product, an AI-powered voice agent. Rory, thank you for joining us. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Good morning, Mark. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So this is an interesting piece of technology you developed here. So I wonder if we can talk about that, explain sort of what it does. But I understand it's for inbound and outbound calls, and it's really like, I suppose, talking to a real human in multiple different languages as well.
That's absolutely correct. So the Vox product integrates into a company's cloud telephony infrastructure, and it provides a customer service interface that is exactly like speaking to a human being. And that enables the companies that we work with to effectively hugely increase the volume of both inbound and outbound calls that they can manage. You'll know, Mark, that the business of Pri0rity Intelligence Group is broadly focused on the SME sector, where you're talking enterprises with, challenged resource infrastructure and smaller levels of resource. So being able to handle customer queries at scale is fundamental to the growth of their business. So that's what Vox enables us to do. We work with a lot of sports organizations, a lot of companies in the music and entertainment space, and we obviously announced the contract with property buying company. The use cases can vary slightly differently, but in the case of entertainment businesses who have inventory of hospitality and ticketing to sell, then you'll get lots of inquiries about people directly contacting those businesses wanting to purchase that inventory. Vox enables you to provide that automation in response so that you don't have a problem of not fielding calls, which is effectively losing sales. Equally, in the contract we've just announced, Vox can be set up so that it automates outbound calls to your sales leads to help sort of manage your lead generation funnel effectively. So again, automating and increasing the volume of kind of outbound conversations that you can achieve.
And what's it like? What's the experience like? And maybe we can demo it at some point. I'm curious to know if people calling in, for example, know that it's not a real person they're speaking to, or if they do know it's not, they're still quite happy with that interaction.
I think they're happy with the interaction, and ultimately it is like talking to a human, and the delay that sometimes has been a feature of sort of past products in the responsiveness of these calls, that is absolutely minimal. And obviously it's programmed in a natural language human capability.
Yeah.
So like speaking to a human, really. And actually, when you think of it now today, people will contact a business for a specific reason with a specific directive and objective for that call. And enabling that process to happen far more efficiently and optimally so that customer can get to their end goal, which is purchasing a product or getting an inquiry, getting information on an inquiry as quickly as possible. So that enables that whole customer experience just to improve. And whether people, in these cases, most people wouldn't know that they're speaking to automated voice, but even if they did, it doesn't matter if it helps them achieve their objective. We've actually been live demoing the product yesterday. We were at a conference in Spain to a large number of golf courses, and there was a live demo that took place that were run by my business partners and CTO at that point in time. So it's going well.
No, good. And we've all been there, haven't we, on hold or going through those multiple press 1, press 2, etc. And how frustrating is that, particularly if you get cut off and you've got to go through that whole menu system again. So if this can sort of address that, sort of those frustrations and get you there quicker, ultimately, like you say, it doesn't matter, does it? As long as you get to the end goal that you both want.
That's correct, and in these instances, every single call that is received or undertaken is recorded and directly integrated into the CRMs of the customers that we work with, the clients that we work with. So that means that you're effectively not missing anybody's inquiry. The sales teams or the human resource teams in those businesses can be alerted as well. On certain levels of product, if someone makes an inquiry and to what degree that inquiry was fulfilled or not fulfilled, so that then there can be the ability to kind of respond. But again, when you're talking about, take football clubs, for example, who have got high value hospitality inventory, you do not want to be missing calls when your potential customers and businesses call up because they're interested in purchasing, a high value product. That call needs to be taken. Otherwise you lose that sale.
Absolutely. And you mentioned earlier about integrating with existing cloud telephony systems. On the integration side, is it quite easy to almost plug and play into any existing system that a customer may have?
Yes, it is. Yeah. The whole system can be set up, give or take, within around about 72 hours. That makes it a pretty effective deployment. And again, the whole basis of the product is that it starts to learn off all of the data that the client, the customer we work with, can ingest into the product. So, sometimes the deployment is a feature of the data that's available, but it can be deployed really quickly. And as I said, that 72-hour time frame integrates with CRM, other cloud infrastructure platforms as well, so that all of those calls are recorded and you get live analytics and live reporting on what is happening with those calls. And it's upward of around about, certainly in the moment, sort of 15 lines concurrently, but you can scale that up significantly as well above that.
Good. Well, in conjunction with announcing that the software, of course, as you mentioned, you announced your new client there, the property buying company. So they're the first company to take on this software. So I don't know what you can say about that. You've probably got commercial arrangements in place, but if you can give a sense of perhaps how this has come about, or the scale of the deal, or any kind of what it means to the bottom line for Pri0rity, I think that'll be very useful for shareholders.
Yeah, sure. Property buying company. We had Vox completed from a development perspective towards the end of last year in Q4 on a calendar year basis. Property buying company have been testing the product for a good few months. They have been using it to support their sales teams with outbound sales management and lead generation. They've had an enormous level of success with it, and that has led to the contract that we announced yesterday on a longer term basis. That will be a 12-month agreement. They've taken a specific number of licenses of Vox with the potential to increase that, subject to performance, which has been so far very good from the analytics that we've seen. And we expect to expand our relationship both with them and a number of other potential clients that we are now starting to roll out the product with.
Excellent.
It is very much based on the SaaS model of the Pri0rity Intelligence Group business and our efforts and focus to really grow that side of the business significantly in the coming months. So the nature of that contract is a licensed basis SaaS model that Vox is sold with the ability to scale up and scale down licenses as you grow, or depending on the level of performance that you have. And we will look to bring in lots and lots of other clients on Vox as well. As I said to you, we were demonstrating it yesterday at a sports event in Spain. So the product, I can say it, it sort of retails on around about a £1,500 monthly SaaS product basis. And then you scale up your licenses as and when you require them from that point. So it is, it's a really interesting product. It's in high demand. We can see a really good sales funnel building off the back of this product specifically, but it's great to launch with Property Buying Company. We're grateful for their support. They've rigorously tested the product and they seem really pleased with it. And indeed, the results we're seeing are really positive from their perspective. So we thank you for their faith in it.
Indeed, I was going to just finish on that. It's good, of course, to get the first client on the new product away, right, and get it integrated. And I wonder if this product now, Vox, will be perhaps a key product, because it certainly sounds to me like, it could really be deployed anywhere and be revolutionary for any kind of interaction over the phone with businesses and customers. So do you think it will be a bit of a key project to push for Pri0rity?
100%. Yeah, I believe it's a really key part of the product portfolio. Alongside Advisor, Fan Sonar and Compass as our core products, Vox will sit there. And I believe, we all believe, that the potential adoption of this product and the interest in it is going to be significant. For all the reasons I've explained, from a sales perspective and a customer services perspective, it's really good. So we're really pleased with it.
Excellent. Well, Rory Maxwell, CEO at Pri0rity AI, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.